In today's video, I'm going to be giving an update on my thoughts on Senseonics. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into Senseonics and its potential for a trade this week, I'd like to remind you guys that we just launched 3 new courses on our website and we are giving you 20% off until next Thursday at 11:59 p.m. Just remember to use the code BRO, B-R-O, at checkout to get the 20% off and you should be good to go. And if you want 2 free stocks and you have not made an account with WeBull yet, go ahead and click the second link in the description to get all signed up. So I made a video on Senseonics on January 26th when it was sitting at around $2.91 and then later that week it hit $5. Since they hit that high of $5, they have sold off and have found support at around $2.50. And it is now in a range where I'm trying to get back into the stock, so I figured why not make a video on it. In today's video, I'm going to give an overview of SENS, I'm going to go over a few articles that have some interesting stuff to say about SENS, and then at the end of the video I'm going to do some technical analysis. But without any further ado, let's get into my thoughts on ticker symbol SENS or Senseonics. Senseonics is a medical technology company that develops and commercializes glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes. The company's products include SENS and SENS XL, which are implantable systems to monitor glucose levels and can stay in from 90 days to 180 days. Currently, Senseonics only has FDA approval for their 90-day version of SENS, but they are looking forward to the approval of the 180-day version sometime in 2021. And this could serve as a major catalyst for Senseonics in 2021 as well. Now that we've given the overview, let's get into some articles that we're talking about Senseonics. The first article that I wanted to go over today went over the spike in implied volatility that Senseonics saw on some of its options. So the article starts out saying, investors in Senseonic holdings need to pay close attention to the stock based on moves in the options market recently. That is because the April 16, 2021 $4 option call had some of the highest implied volatility of all equity options today. The article then goes on to state that option traders are clearly pricing in a big move for Senseonics shares. They also talk about how Zach's rank has them as a hold. And when talking about the reasoning for this spike in implied volatility, it could be because 2 analysts have increased their earnings estimates for the current quarter we are in. If it wasn't clear enough in the article, a spike in implied volatility basically means that investors are expecting the price of the stock to be very volatile and move a lot. The only catalyst that this article did bring up was a change in earnings estimates from different analysts, but another catalyst that could be spiking this implied volatility would be speculation on FDA approval for their 180-day version of SENS. Remember though, that's just speculation. From my understanding, the FDA won't be coming to a decision until the middle of next year, but you never know. The second article then goes over whether you should be holding a few shares or whether you should be loading up on Senseonics. The article actually starts out very bullish on the stock, saying, sometimes I have the opportunity to recommend investing in companies that are truly trying to improve people's lives. And then he said, today I'll be discussing one of those companies, Senseonic Holdings. But then right after he said that I'm not advising you to load up on this stock. However, after learning about Senseonic's path to regulatory approval of its potential life-altering medical technology, you might be motivated to take a small bullish position on the name. And at the beginning of his introduction, he said on top of that, Mr. Corey Goldman called it a meme stock, which isn't exactly a compliment, which I would agree with, but that's a real shame. I firmly believe that both the company and the stock deserve more respect and consideration. And I would have to agree, I don't see this as a meme stock at all. Just because it is a penny stock that ran does not mean it's a penny stock, and it's definitely worth taking at least a look into. It then calls SENS a truly unique product, and then there's some bullet points that you can go over, pause if you want to read them. And then for the bottom line, they said it's time for the investing community to take Senseonics seriously because the company is achieving significant milestones and offering promise of improved outcomes for patients. So basically this author is saying that you should take a small position because the stock is risky but has potential to be life-changing. I would have to agree, but let's answer the title and question of this video. Should you load up on shares of Senseonics, or is it just a meme stock that will fall back below $1? Personally, I think the answer is somewhere in the middle. I would never personally take a huge position on this stock because of the risk it presents, but I definitely don't want to miss out on the fun either. Basically, don't just stay away from this stock because it already ran and it's a meme stock, because it's not, but don't take too big of a position either. But before we get to my overall thoughts on Senseonics, let's head over to my computer to do some technical analysis. Alright guys, so we're at the computer so we can do some technical analysis. Let's get into it. So as we see, there was a lot of volume at the end of the day because a lot of people were buying options on the contracts because people are pricing in some big movement with Senseonics. Whether or not that's going to go down or up, that's yet to be seen. I would draw my support lines at about $2.70. I think that is the lowest it can go. This was when the market was falling as well. I really don't think that Senseonics gets back to $2.70. I could be wrong, but that's where I would set my stop loss at. But this options trading at the end of the day makes me not want to get into the stock quite yet, because they don't have an earnings call for a while, and the catalyst that could be forcing this issue, I really don't think will come till June or July. So the 180-day ever since, I don't think that's coming till June or July. So I would not want to get in at this level because we might see this drop even further. I will tell you guys that I did pick up some shares earlier today at about $3.05. So I've already made a pretty good gain of about like 8%-ish, and I was very happy at the end of the day when the implied volatility went way up. But where would I be looking to get back into this stock if I wanted to buy in even more? I have a very small position right now. I might want to add to it a little bit if it hits certain levels. If it hits $3 again, I'm probably going to be looking into it. Can it hit $3 again? I really do think it can. There was a lot of volume today, and I think people could be selling Monday morning, and I think this can come back down to $3. It could also go up to $3.50 on Monday. I really don't know, but if it does go down to $3, that's where I would be looking to, you know, get back in, or well, I'm already back in, but start building out my position a little bit more. I want to get to that $3 level. But I'm not trying to buy right now because obviously it just had a big run, and I think it can come back down, and it's way oversold on the RSI, and this MACD is bound to start a downward trend sometime soon. But that's my thoughts. Let's head back over to our regular scheduled programming. As for my overall thoughts on Senseonics, I'm very bullish. I did make a swing trade on Senseonics, making a good amount of profit, but now is a time where I am looking to get back into the stock because it has come back down to levels that I like and has a catalyst in the 180-day ever since FDA approval coming up that could be very beneficial for the stock as well. But those are just my thoughts. And I want to remind you guys that I'm not a financial advisor and that this is not financial advice. If you do want financial advice, go ahead and seek out a professional financial advisor and not some random guy you met on the internet 5 minutes ago. But if you are interested in buying this stock and you have not made an account with WeBull yet, what are you doing? You got to get in the pre-market and after hours with us. All you got to do is sign up for an account, deposit $100, and you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. And now for comment of the day. Y'all comment and I'll pick one of your comments for comment. Today's comment of the day is coming from Lorenzo, and he said, "You're always not in focus." Thanks for the comment, Lorenzo. I was testing out having the camera be set up on my bed and have this as the background because I thought the background looked a little bit better, but I was having some trouble focusing and having it stay focused on autofocus. And with Sony, the autofocus is better than the manual focus in my opinion. Just to do that, it's very easy. You don't have to set it every time. But I switched back to the original position and I should always be in focus now. But that's going to be it for the video today. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm and it shows we're doing something right here. But my name is Zach and I'll see you in the next video.